Last time on the couch. No, the Gobbos were a simple people, a race whose greatest inventions were edible deodorant and the wind-powered cow moistener. Okay, and over 2,000 years of existence, the Gobbos only sent 3 of their kind to college. Only 3 people, note that. And 2 of those were returned postage due. Okay. So they weren't the sharpest pins in the cushion, absolutely not. But were they lovable? You bet! So lovable that they would often keep each other as pets. I'm sorry, what?
Alright, welcome back to the couch.
Welcome back, everybody.
So, our poor little Croc is freezing.
Yes, he
Just saw
is.
the poor little shutter. Now, I want to prove that I did get all the gems. So there's your proof.
All of them.
But with my life count, I ain't doing that again.
Yeah.
I've had enough.
Yeah.
I do have a new, don't have a new controller. I changed the controllers. I will admit this one's a little bit more responsive.
That's
As
good.
I was saying before, left turn was not me and my friend.
Yeah.
But now this one, funny enough, does have the analog option,
Oh, it does.
and I hate it.
Of course you do.
The
Why
reason I
wouldn't
hate
you?
it, and I do literally mean the reason I hate it. I've
Yeah.
been playing with the D-pad for this game for already so long.
Yeah.
Flipping to the analog feels so weird.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
That's the only reason I hate it. And I'm already at 0 lives, and I just saved. I guarantee I'm going to probably die within 2 seconds doing something stupid. This is boss 1.
Oh, shit. Well, this level it is. Oh, a skinny scrawner. I need to transform him into Rocket Man. Rocket Man.
And now he just skedaddles.
He used to have a theme song when he's walking like that. Yeah, no, it's funny how we went from having 7 lives to having no lives.
I'm actually surprised I haven't seen a 1-up in a while. They were a bunch in the beginning, which I will say that usual games do have. L1 has heavy life gain.
Yeah.
That's a very traditional platformer thing to do.
Yeah.
But as well, later levels usually still have 1-ups. I haven't seen a 1-up in a while. That's the hearts.
It has been a while. So, and I think maybe it's the more you progress, the more you don't see them.
Which makes sense because it's harder. It's supposed to be a step up in the difficulty, and I don't disagree with that logic. But it's like I should have seen a few hearts by now. You were giving them a plenty in the beginning.
Well, we had enough, so the computer now is like, well, you've had enough, so no more. No more for you.
Yeah, if anyone wants to try and call me out for not doing the bonus mission, you haven't caught on. I'm not going for 100% exactly. I'm just going for what feels fun.
Yeah.
And that bonus level did not feel fun. That bonus level, suck it.
Yeah, no, especially when it had the slippery mechanics like this. And then also the small little platforms that you had to jump on, which was...
platform where I have to look at Croc's ass the whole time. It might be cute and adorable, but it's very hard to make platform precise when you have to look at that little booty.
I mean, there's only so much booty you can take.
Especially when this one wiggles so much. Oh, God.
Hello, Rocket Man. I love the sound of that. It reminds me so much of like the old-fashioned cartoons where they're like flying around and shit. Oh, did you miss him? You missed him. Oh fuck.
I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I don't need to stop him. Maybe I just need to
tail spin him. Yeah. Tail whip. You know, I have been thinking.
He flinched there, so it is a whip.
Look at my face. It is the cutest face ever. And I noticed he only has like 1 tooth.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that until like this episode. I was like, oh shit, he only has 1 tooth.
Yep.
Oh. Get that diamond. Oh, you got the
I'm starting to
diamond now.
question if I actually hit him that time.
It's kind of hard for me to determine that too. I want to say no. Yeah, this is number 3. So
That was number 2.
or number
Yeah.
2. My bad.
No, you're good. Because the other problem is they don't have a health meter, so I can't exactly judge if I did or not.
You know, that is the one thing I like in with certain games with certain bosses. If they have a health meter, I am very happy because I'm like, shit. I would absolutely love to know how much life the final boss has because it's like,
Well, this one so far follows the rule of 3.
well, yeah, no, with older games, it seems like they follow that kind of religiously. I'm just saying with games now,
Oh, yeah, no. I'm just saying that, like, this one has the rule of 3. Sometimes they have the rule of 7.
Mm-hmm. But, no, I like...
Dark Souls has the rule of fuck you.
Yeah, no. Considering, well, everyone should know this by now. When it comes to Dark Souls, it's either they have 1 health bar meter, but if that boss ends up being a slightly easier, just only slightly, mind you, then that boss is bound to have a second life meter, a second transformation. So just so we're all aware of that.
I know him so well.
I find it funny. That is basically the title of the level.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. But yeah, no. If anyone knows the rules of Dark Souls, it's phase 1, fuck you, to phase 2, super fuck you. So...
Oh, which, by the way, it is the next episode. I think our taters are looking at you with while they're bundled underneath their blankets, all bundled up and warm, waiting for story time.
Oh, story time. Well then, let me get out the manual here. All right, bear with me, children.
God.
All right, so the next part.
Oh, God.
This chapter is called In Which a Crocodile is Found. It all started one morning in the 3rd month of the year of the Soup Spoon. King Rufus the Intolerant, ruler of the Gobbos, was down by the riverbank watching the sunrise. He had just finished breathing a sigh of relief that once again the sun had returned when suddenly a small basket floated ashore. He and a group of his Gobbo subjects huddled around it. Peering inside, they saw a baby crocodile. Naturally, they assumed he must be the early leader in the annual midget crocodile basket race. What? Okay. Not that there had ever been such an event, but you never know about these things. And many of the Gobbos placed bets just to be on the safe side. You guys placed bets? Really? You're supposed to be these cute, adorable little things, and you guys love to gamble? Alrighty. After a couple of hours, when no other baskets had come by, the Gobbos decided that perhaps there was no race, or that it had been called off the night before by crocodiles who shared their concern that the sun had gone away for good. Do you guys just go to bed and hope that the sun comes up? Okay. The Gobbos were at first worried of the little reptile, but were quickly won over by his vulnerability and inquisitive nature. King Rufus decided that the Gobbos would raise the crocodile as one of their own, and that he himself would care for it and instruct it in all the ways of the Gobbos. The Gobbos fell in love with their new charge. As he was a crocodile, they began to call him Crocodile. Because why not? But then someone thought of a clever new name for him, Croc. Although to some of the Gobbos, he will always be known as the Mr. Fun Socks or Choo Choo McBoogie. Choo Choo McBoogie. What the hell? Okay, interesting name.
No! Please let me back. Please let me back. That have 3 plus hearts.
Maybe. Croc learned quickly from his Gobbo friends. He surprised them with just how Gobbo-like he was. He could sing their anthem backwards and forwards and won every Gobo dance contest he entered. I'm sure he did, especially with a walk like he does. In fact, Lil Croc was so Gobo-like that it had never even occurred to him to take a single bite out of a Gobo. Okay. As far as he was concerned, he was a Gobo. Well, I would think so. And thus, a time of great joy reigned in Gobo Valley. Croc was healthy, King Rufus was happy, and his subjects hadn't had so much fun since the year of the 3-minute egg timer. Then Croc grew. And that is the end of that chapter 2, yes.
So, are you finding Croc even more adorable now?
I mean, I find him adorable, but I find it interesting whoever wrote these like little stories here, because just the way they worded it too. Choo Choo McGooboo or McBoot. Was it? Choo Choo. That was one of his nicknames that the Gobbos gave him. Let's see. No, here's the page. Choo Choo McBoogie. Choo Choo McBoogie. Interesting nickname. But there was the other one too, but I'm not going to look that up again because I just shut the manual. But no, I'm more interested in like how the person wrote this. I find it kind of
they
funny.
really just wrote it. They wanted to write a children's story to fit the game they played.
Yeah, they definitely wrote it for laughs, for sure. They had fun with that, so which is good.
Which makes me wonder if in the and I kind of hope they do this because there will be no manual that I will expect for the remake, but that they do voiceover of that story.
Yeah, I wonder if they will. But we're just gonna have to wait and see what they do with the new version, like what they're gonna come up with. Or if they're going to like just remain with like a strong heading of like, hey, this was here, we're going to keep to it because this was already written.
I don't think they'll change it. Just one of those, like for instance, on the Switch, when you're playing certain games, like on the NSO network or whatnot.
Yeah.
So the SNES games and NES games, you can actually hit the pause menu and go to the manual.
Mm-hmm.
But which I want to make a quick ADD side thought. One of the games on there called Star Tropics, which I actually have downstairs, actually had a in-game manual needed item. Mm-hmm. That you would take this piece of paper that was included within the manual and dunk it in water to get the code to move forward on the story.
Interesting.
Which, yeah, really cool when you think about it.
Yeah.
But as well, when you think of resale value that games have, if you didn't have the manual, you're screwed. And with the times that game came out, even trying to rent that game, unless someone you knew had it, you were screwed.
Because
there wasn't like access to internet to have it or anything. But yeah, Star Tropics, really great idea, but kind of failed. But NSO actually has Star Tropics on their NES lineup. Yeah. And if you actually open the manual, it will say it'll have a spot where you can actually have the manual. I think there's a way to dunk it in water and in the manuals, like on screen. Yeah. So it's like a clever gimmick that way.
Yeah. Yeah, that is pretty cool.
So for here, I don't think they're going to have that manual option unless they do a pause menu so you can read the manual.
Yeah.
But I don't see them doing that. I see if they're going to modernize it. They'll do voiceover as well.
I was going to say, I think there's definitely different ways they could do that, the whole manual thing. Now, I don't know what they could do at the top of my head. Like, maybe have like a hidden room with the code that you were talking about.
No. The code I was talking about was for Star Tropics. There's no code for Croc. Croc's code would be literally just the password system, but I don't. Oh my god! If they actually if they return that, that will be funny. Oh my god!
I dare them to.
I would love for them to do that because, like, if you actually could look up the password for the old game.
Yeah.
For this game itself, and see if it actually worked. That'd be cool. I doubt they would do that.
Honestly, that would be pretty cool if they would do it.
Yeah.
Make it really unique. Oh shit! This is gonna be a bitch.
But no, it'll be neat to see what they do.
Yeah.
Do I have to run back and get that switch again?
Yep. It's a timer. Oh lord. And we know how much we love timers. Oh. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Of course, it had to be a snowball monster right there. And done. Oh, you saved another little
Although I
Gobbo.
didn't check my life count. I probably shouldn't be in here. I have one. Okay, I'm fine.
I was gonna say, I think you have 2 lives. I think. Don't quote me on that.
This feels too easy. I ain't gonna argue.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I would not argue.
Well, especially after the one platforming hell I had to go through.
Oh yeah, no, that was that was a pain in the butt.
Say no snow.
No snow.
That's what love's called.
Yes, I know. God, will you please just like give it to me?
Maybe later. If
No,
you're
you
good.
You're an asshole. I hate you. But no, it sounds. Whenever he walks across the screen like that, I'm like, God, this little Croc needs like a theme song for himself.
I understand why they didn't do that because it's PlayStation loading screen.
Yeah.
So it's already. That's what I say is expected to be taxing. I should not have done that. Already taxing on the system as it is.
Yeah.
Because this was early PlayStation. Because I do know of actually a couple of PlayStation games that they actually had a mini game in the loading screen.
They had a mini game in the loading screen, you said? Oh.
Well, I can't remember which one it was exactly, but I do know it was a racing game that you would play a space shooter while it was loading.
Huh. Honestly, I would have to expect certain games to have that, depending on how long the loading screen takes.
It wasn't meant as a, this is going to take a while, so play this game. It was meant as a, hey, here's a unique little take.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that when it comes to older games, that's not what I would expect for them to have all the time. I just would expect them to have that maybe some of the time. Some of the time, not all of it. Oh, God. Come get me.
Bastard.
It's like taunting you whenever it does that.
But yeah, this game actually did well enough and it had a sequel.
Oh, I didn't know it had... Wait. No, I didn't know it had a
Which,
sequel.
funny enough, what the hell happened?
Well, the
I
platform...
looked away for a second, so the platform probably disintegrated.
No, it just went down. It just dropped.
I looked to my left for a moment. Look at the back of the manual.
Oh, there was a Croc too. Okay. Oh my God. Spring of 1999. Good. Yes. I hate. Oh God, I hate looking at that now.
Yeah,
Shit.
The remake actually has Croc 1 and Croc 2 on it.
Oh damn, that's good.
Which no, it should consider if they're gonna pay. If you're gonna be paying, I think 40.
Oh, is
I don't.
it?
I feel this way. As far as at the point of recording, I do not think they've announced the price point for the game. But for me, especially with how old this game is and simplistic it is,
Yeah.
They better freaking charge 40 for the 2 games. I could see 50 at most for the 2 games.
Yeah.
But not a full price 60.
No.
I do know I played Croc 2. And Croc 2 is actually, it's fine.
I'm guessing not as good as the first.
The first had a charm. And 2 just... You can't bring the charm back that you got for the first time playing the game.
Yeah.
Puzzles were more complex, and it still was the same feel. So there's nothing really wrong with the first game.
Like it was
I
more.
see the arrows on it.
Like it was more complex in the second game or in the first game.
The second game had more complex puzzles.
Interesting.
And different gimmicks. You could tell the first one was definitely we want to make a new platformer. So we have to test the waters with it, see how we like it.
Yeah.
And they didn't do half bad. And as I said, I remember playing Croc 2. Croc 2 was a decent game.
Oh, just as long as it's decent. It doesn't have to be like perfect or anything, but you know. It doesn't even have to like beat the first one. So just as long as it does maybe as well.
Yeah, it did. I don't know how reviews showed for it, but I can at least say it met the expectations of the first.
That's good.
And definitely up-antied it, but as you've seen how this game is, there's not much you can really up-ante. It is very basic of a game.
Yeah. It is definitely more basic. You can definitely tell it's like one of those older games where it's like not meant to be overly complicated.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. It is just the best way to say it is a Kickstarter of 3D platforms. It's not overly difficult.
Yeah. So, and that's definitely, I feel like, something that they wanted to achieve here. Like, not overly complicated, just enough to, like, get you guys into it. It's just, for me, I've never really liked platforming. Like, I'll do it if I have to. But do I like it? No. Only because, when it comes to platforming, I don't know what you would exactly call this.
I just lost.
But yeah, I saw that, and I'm sorry. But it's whenever I'm like jumping or trying to attempt a pretty reasonably sized jump here, and my body just clenches. It's like, I don't know if there's a certain like word for that reaction.
It's a reflex. That's what I say at that point.
Yeah.
And as well, I grew up with platformers, so I do have that muscle tighten of "oh shit" moment, because you've seen those a couple times even with here.
Yeah.
Trying to judge the distance, but it's never that bad.
Yeah. No, I think it's worse when you play like a Souls-like game.
Dick.
When you play a Souls-like game, I've noticed it's really bad for you, because then you're like, oh my god, how do we do this? Like, is there a method to the madness? And then you're like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Well, the worst one for me, especially of those, is when it's like, okay, so this is what the strategy is. And then like 2 seconds later, nope, that's not what the strategy is.
Yeah.
You have decided to change said strategy.
Yeah.
Or I read that strategy wrong.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of times for me, it is a lot more of, I see the strategy.
Mm-hmm.
I just screwed up the strategy.
Yep.
Oh, I see. We're supposed to do this now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're still supposed to do this. You know, that thing that I just...
Oh my god. You didn't get the purple one.
No. But I had to deal with... Come on.
You're
There we
not?
go. I
Okay.
gotta get the camera to fix itself. There we go.
Okay. But yeah, no, it's especially I think.
Damn.
Well, at least you got the.
Yeah, it was
The
I
thing.
have to make a sacrifice at this point. Oh, scheisse. Okay.
Oh, well, this is gonna be interesting. Shenanigans.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I can feel the butt clenching from
It's a
over
little bit
here.
of butt punch, but it's more of the tiny platform for tiny Croc. It's not fun.
No, it ain't. But at least they're not slippery. Wait, what happened there?
They're not slippery. They're
Okay.
totally not slippery, sweetie.
Oh God. Okay, so I guess they are slippery. I'm sorry, honey. I know I'm not the one controlling Croc here, but it's one of those like, okay. But no, I remember a couple times, especially with Elden Ring, where you had to question the platforming. You're like, okay,
Oh, no.
there's no way.
No Souls-like game ever should have platforming.
Yeah, I agree with this. I definitely agree with this, especially when you're like so far into the one section of the level and you have like no. And when you have like no lives.
Got jelly down there, so I'm not going in there.
And when you have like no like health items left, it's like, well, all right then. Like, and you have to at that point, you're looking at like a platforming situation. You're like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You guys all suck.
Why have the last two been so much easier than that one? Screw that one.
Because they have to make it more difficult. They kept the ice skating.
These two were easy
mechanic.
compared to that one.
Oh, I know. I even note like how much easier it is. You know, he has a mini backpack and everything.
Mhm.
I never see him pull anything out.
He doesn't. I guarantee the backpack is just there for adorableness.
Well, it is kind of cute on him. So.
Let's see.
So you say that brown is the color of cute, but Croc is green.
I say when it comes to cute and fuzzy.
Oh, so it's not just the single word of cute. It has to be cute and fuzzy.
For the brown, yes. Let me put it this way. When it comes to teddy bears, what's the traditional color a teddy bear is?
I guess brown, but now let me defend this point. Let me defend this point. Okay. So I do agree. We do have the white and black bears now. However, we have also different colors due to the Build-A-Bear having.
If you dare speak the word a Care Bear.
No, I was gonna say due to Build-A-Bear, which I feel like Build-A-Bear is slowly fading away, which makes me really sad.
I actually don't.
You don't think so?
No, I think it's more of for where best way to say is either A, getting hit with less ads because we don't have much social tags in it.
Mm-hmm. Oh God.
That's what's not dropping.
This is all. This all says wrong. But no,
Sorry, I went quiet because like this is a weird platformer.
No, you're fine.
Okay,
but
it's over there.
I was gonna say, thanks to Build-A-Bear, we now have all these different sorts of colors to the cuteness of the bear. So it's like,
Oh yeah.
well,
I mean,
brown is no longer the
at
color.
At that point, yes, but still, it's what is the most traditional, cute and fuzzy, and it's brown.
I will have to say, I think I like white bears more than brown bears. So only because not like they have to be like the snow white teddy bears. So not like the cream colored, the snow white.
Something tells me I should have backtracked a bit, but
It's what it is. Normally you get the red orb first, so you might have skipped
that's where my brain's like, I think I missed something.
Maybe. I hope not.
Yeah, there's the gong. I missed something. Oh well. I said I'm not going for hundreds. I don't really
Need
too much. There we go.
all the butt clenching in the world, and I can feel it from over here.
Because platforming on this is a little wonky, and I
Bitch.
probably should not have done that. You know what? No, don't you skate off there, Croc. We're just leaving the level. There we go.
We're living it because it's a world of fuck yous.
Well, it's that, and I'm at 0 lives, so it's like, we're just gonna move forward.
That's fair.
All the Gobbos in here, they're on their own. They're gonna have to fight for themselves.
Yeah, no. They're gonna have to escape by themselves. I'm sorry, little Gobbos. Oh, what are you doing? Oh. He looks like a plague doctor. But it's like a plague doctor, and if the abominable snowman had like a marriage. Which is weird.
Oh, hell no. This isn't here.
Oh, well, this isn't.
I thought this was a Croc 2 thing.
What? Oh,
See how
my
the platform
God.
is
Yeah.
limited vision.
Oh, and it's snow level still,
Yeah,
so that makes
I
it.
remember this in Croc 2. I did not remember this in Croc 1.
This makes it very interesting. Okay, well, that happened. Although I can't help but think of like Mario going into like the ghost section in Nintendo 64, like the Mario Nintendo 64, where he's in like the ghost haunted mansion level.
This
That's
one more rings of desert level to me.
a desert level.
Pyramid.
Are you talking about Zelda?
No.
Or no?
Mario. There is a desert and a pyramid he goes in.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I said. This vibes to me is more of that.
Okay.
Mainly the pyramid section itself.
Oh my God, this sucks. I'm not even controlling this. I'm just more or less reacting to it. I'm the side audience here, the spokesperson.
Backseat couch.
Yep. Oof. Well, all right. Abominable plague doctor mess thingy.
God damn it.
No, there's more.
Yeah, that's why I said
Well, I see no other way but forward. Oh,
I
you
misjudged that.
Bitch. That's annoying. Oh, thank God.
One gem to rule them all.
Yep, pretty much.
I get the gimmick why they did that, but I hate it because the distance is so hard to judge.
No, I don't blame you. And hopefully this is enough.
Well, as long as I have one, that's all I need.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, Lord. Another thing.
Chase me.
Look at me, I'm the cute crocodile.
Come on.
Oh, this is totally unfair. I love the Plague Doctor mask shit, and you guys ruined it by putting it on an abominable snowman. I think you missed that time. This is
I'm
gonna
trying to
be.
figure out when to hit him.
There you go. Right then.
Oh, good. You split apart. That's not fun at all.
Oh my God. Well, it did show it doing the
Sure, there were four
little
separates.
mini thingies. Yeah. Oh, this will be. Oh, too late.
Oh. Gimme. Got it.
Oh no.
I'll make you for splat. Come here.
Kersplat. What?
Listen to Croc.
Kapow! Kapow! Kersplat. Nice.
Oh,
there
thank
you
God.
go. Good job.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh yes, I could definitely tell. I could definitely see that. I thought this was supposed to be like an easy platformer
It
from the
kinda
way
is.
you. Kind of. You say that, but I've been watching you do this like
Let me
snow
put it this
level.
way. This is still easy. This is about. It was like on a difficulty scale of 1 to 10. For this difficulty of platformer, for what it is, it's honestly sitting at a 4. The difficulty is a lot of the controls and camera. It's not the platforming, is just the angle of execution. So it's very hard to see or judge that distance that I need to do on there.
Fair, I guess,
Yeah.
but
So
it's still.
we will allow our taters to go ahead and take their nap and catch us on the next one.
See you guys.